Abbie Cooper.
Hello, I'm Abbie Cooper and I represent Youth Cymru. Everyone in this chamber today, I'd like to draw your attention to one of the biggest killers amongst young people today, mental illness. Shockingly, 1 in 10 people will experience a mental health issue at any given time, and yet I have to say this in great despair, but 75% of young people with mental health issues aren't receiving any help. How many times do we as young people have to say that our mental health is important? How many crises does it take for a school to realise that our mental health needs to be balanced with exams? How many young people must die of suicide because of school pressure will it take for each and every school in Wales to realise that we as young people need to be given the right support for our mental health? We need to make sure that every school has the right resources to give every student support regarding mental health. We need to give every young person a free place to talk without being judged. We need to make sure that every student knows it's okay not to be okay. And if we can help with all this, we could prevent many deaths by suicide. We could prevent isolation. But most importantly, we can help them survive school and be successful in life. Because if you're not in the right frame of mind to succeed, how are you supposed to succeed at all? Members of the Welsh Youth Parliament, I invite you to join me today in putting mental health as one of our top issues, because it's something that needs to be tackled and it needs to be tackled fast. We are the future of this country, and we can help shape it into a greater place for young people. Because if we, as the Welsh Youth Parliament, talk about mental health, we can show how much of an issue it really is and what needs to be done to tackle it. I see 59 other determined Welsh Youth Parliament members here today who aren't afraid to have their voices heard, to speak passionately about the things that they care about. However, I've come to realise that whilst we're speaking on the issues that matter to us, there are thousands of people in Wales who are too scared to raise their voice about the one thing that matters, their mental health. Young people whose education is being affected, who feel alone, who feel like they can't reach out to anyone, could be the next doctors, the next politicians, the next world leaders, and yet that all could be jeopardised by something that could be prevented. Thank you.
Thank you, Abbie.